It's definitely a sad morning in Chicago as the city tries to grapple with the loss of yet another police officer, Officer Samuel Jimenez. Right now, we know Officer Jimenez was not on the original call. He was actually called to assist the shooting at Mercy Hospital, and we also have chilling 911 audio from the dispatch center when the shooting took place. Take a listen. Last night, Superintendent Eddie Johnson and Chicago Mayor RAHM Emanuel laid out all the details. The first call police got was of an assault taking place in the parking lot of Mercy Hospital. Moments later, a second call, this time of shots fired in that same parking lot. Officers arrived on scene and saw the shooter, who we now know is Juan Lopez, holding a gun. Lopez shot multiple times at squad cars that were arriving on scene. Lopez and officers ran inside the hospital, while more units and SWAT showed up for backup. It was inside the hospital where Lopez and police exchanged gunfire, and that's when Officer Jimenez was fatally wounded.
The officer had just recently come off of probation. What I would ask is that you all keep all the victims of today's horrific incident in your thoughts and prayers.
Jimenez, a father of three, had only been with the police department for about 18 months. Last night, there was a procession held in his honor. Coming up in the next hour, though, we'll be talking about another officer who was shot at. We'll have his story next. Felicia, good morning. Well, as we know, police officers put their life on the line in order to protect our communities. Well, among the many officers that responded to the active shooter situation at Mercy Hospital, another one was shot at. And I want to draw your attention to these two photographs here on your screen. Take a close look at these pictures. One of them is the officer's holster and the other of his gun. If you look closely, this officer's gun might have saved his life. There's a bullet inside the gun. Definitely a situation that will bring you chills. Mayor RAHM Emanuel and Superintendent Eddie Johnson shared condolences to all family, friends, victims, and witnesses affected by the shooter. Mayor Emanuel said he experienced the emotional highs and lows of the Chicago Police Department. Yesterday morning, one of the largest graduations at Navy Pier took place. Just an hour later, a death in the line of duty.
Selfless in his actions. That's a moment we all fear. This tears at the soul of our city. It is the face and the consequence of evil.
Definitely some emotional sound from Chicago Mayor RAHM Emanuel. Well, he went on to say that in a couple of days we will be celebrating Thanksgiving, a holiday that's meant to be shared with family. He's asking everyone to hold their family members and friends a little tighter and to remember those who are going to be hurting for the rest of time.